Alright, y'all. This video is dedicated to a woman in Texas who I am going to try to help with the story. And anybody who sees this story, I want you to understand this isn't bullshit. This is the way it works. I'm Eric Kaiser. I'm just a man who found God. And from finding God, I found information that changed my life. And it's allowed me to look over reality and my life and connect some serious dots. You're going through an awakening. You woke up. Now realize that this is all a computer chip. If you look at a motherboard of a computer chip and then look at a major city, you'll see a lot of resemblance. It's the Matrix. I'm going to pull some of you out of this with my own life story. Okay, look, fear, false evidence appearing real is what manifests everything in the Matrix. Everything's information. I don't have judgment against the government or any of that, BlackRock, any of that. It's just part of the game. All right? Even the times of Jesus, there was just a part of the game that was evil. You have to see it and understand it. You don't have to play in it. All right? Can you defeat it? We're going to find out, because right here I'm up against it every day. The things I'm trying to do out here, the reason why I spent so much time at this community center, the reason why I knew it was important to structure my life around a little bit of time with working, which is my window tint business, which makes phenomenal money now that I coached myself. It's kind of funny that once I learned how this worked, my money went up and my work time went way down. Everything I've studied about coaching and the wealthy has made a lot of sense to me. Now for you, if you listen to this video, understand what you're involved in. Somewhere in your life, at some point in time as a child, you took in a program of what you're going through, your mental condition today. Why do I know this? My father had a heart attack when I was younger. For some reason, it really scared me. I don't know why. Me and my father didn't have the best relationship, but when that happened, it really did freak me out. And I noticed, he quit smoking, he started walking a lot. My mom kept smoking. Like, that was a whole different nightmare. But as a young man, I want this to be known to everybody who sees this video, I was scared. Alright, so the first time I ever smoked weed, I had an anxiety attack. Made something, gave me chest pains. For the next few decades of my life, I always thought about, oh man, hope I don't have a heart attack. Hope I don't have a heart attack. 36 struck and I had a heart attack. And unlike most people who listen to doctors, something my intuition said, don't listen to them. Very mild heart attack. Just enough to open up my eyes. Everything else about my heart was fine. Just a very mild situation, but here's all this medication. You have to take this for the rest of your life to stay alive. Excuse me? Alright, I take doctor's advice. I start taking the medicine for a little while. Really quickly, my life starts to just fall the fuck apart. I start feeling like shit. I got hemorrhoids. I never had hemorrhoids in my life. And here already I have all these problems. It dawns on me. The medical industry kills you once it gets you. It wants your money. It puts band-aids on you and just siphons your money. It's a part of the fucking matrix. It's part of poverty. Right? Now, if I didn't have that experience as a child and didn't think about heart attacks my whole life, I wouldn't have had one, is what I'm trying to tell you. Aware parenting separates kids from illness. The reason why I teach my kids the way I teach them. All right? The illness is in your brain. Okay? And that's why I know I can cure it for you if you listen to me. You seem like a very driven person, and I've seen some videos with Adderall. That's got to go out the fucking door today. Self-love game. Everything about your experience of life is self-love and self-love of the planet. This is the reason why when it comes to BlackRock, you separate from BlackRock. You don't buy Starbucks. You don't buy McDonald's. You don't buy anything that supports BlackRock. You also start buying products that are better for the environment. This is all about your personal energy now. You want to cure yourself. You have to detach from the doctor world, right? You have to bring the entire situation, You're going through an awakening. You don't realize that you could pull that entire situation into the dimension of the non-physical reality, which you need to learn about. So now, this is your moment to shine in life. You don't know what you want to do. You don't know what path you want to take. How about curing people? Right? You are a perfect person. You already have the symptom. Now, how do you get rid of it? You tell yourself that the negative energy game of the Matrix is trying to fool you into living out of fear. You shut it off. All right, you realize that the doctor is an illusion. The doctor created the thought of the symptom. Then they showed you a picture to make it real. All of that was an illusion. It's all bullshit. That's the thought you have to create in your mind, and you don't go back to your doctor. And that part's going to scare the shit out of you. All right? I don't go to doctors. I never really did. And now that I understand what disease is, it's all created through the mind. When you cure the mind of the disease, you cure the disease in the body. How do you cure the mind? Again, you got to get rid of all pollutants at this point. You want to cure yourself, you do it fast. You eat all alkaline, all natural. All right, and look, you said that there's still chemicals on it. Don't use that excuse to eat other shit, to eat other bad stuff, because, oh, well, the organic food I learned isn't all. It's better than anything, okay? If you really want to be super cautious, I don't live with the belief that anything can kill me. It takes a while to get there, but if you need to feel safe, then you let it soak in alkaline water for 30 minutes. But you need to start meal prepping. You need to get with me. And I already have a deal for you. I will health and wellness coach you. You will get rid of this tumor. I need somebody who knows about nonprofits. I need somebody who can help me start to drain the government of the money they stole from me so I can start applying it to buildings like this to open up awareness centers for kids to not grow up and have tumors. Right? Because it's just a product of the mind that we get from unaware parenting. We get it from processed foods. We get it from negative energy. Again, you got to pull that whole situation now into the non-physical reality, even your court case. What's the best outcome for that? What's the best outcome in your heart that you know is true? That for every single person, and you being accountable to whatever part of it is going on, what's the best outcome for everybody? The happiest, joyfulest outcome, and you live in that wish fulfilled. This is the key to all this. When you're away from the processed foods, when you're away from the Black Rock Matrix, then you can start working with the energy. Look, you said that you do follow me and you do see actual law of attraction. You do. I've been proving it. But how have I done it? I've done it with having a balanced vibration of never letting anything make me fearful. I've never been fearful of my entire situation with what's going on with the other side. And it's manifesting into what I needed. Every part of it. Every piece of evidence I had, I didn't look for. God dropped it in my lap like a cookie. And I have enough to protect my kids, and I have enough to get full custody of my kids. That's the only thing I asked for 4 years ago when I kind of knew my awakening happened and a bomb was going off. I just asked God, throughout all this, just make sure I can take care of my kids. But I want to take care of my kids in the way I know in my brain I need to raise my kids. You need to dump your car for a while. You need to walk more. Get yourself an electric scooter. Thank me later. I know you're a girl, but oh my God. Stay outside as much as possible. All right, you want to heal yourself, okay? Mother Nature is your cure. That's the reason why you eat plants. You get back in touch with Mother Nature. I cured my entire body of almost 3 decades of alcohol and cigarettes and late nights and not sleeping, and that's another one. You have to get on a schedule, all right? You got to start sleeping. Your body needs to be strong to beat diseases. Your body needs a high alkaline state. Look, disease cannot live in an alkaline body. This is the reason why veganism is blocked so bad and it got attacked, right? People started eating healthier, and then the game changed again and people fell asleep again. Oh no, this processed food ain't bad. It's got non-gluten. It's GMO free. That's $1 billion industry. You're still making Black Rock rich. All right, you got to learn you have to detach. You want snacks? If you really want your energy good and you want to heal your body, you create your snacks. All right, you have to stay away from sugar. Sugar feeds every disease. Sugar feeds cancerous things. You starve it and it goes away. But the biggest thing is happiness, joyfulness, just not worrying about whatever's going on. Like I said, drag it to the fucking 5th dimension and understand that your mind can create the best outcome. And give the universe time to do its trick. As long as you heal it in your mind, you'll heal the situation, just like the tumor. You have to fall in love with non-physical healing. All right, you got to get away from the ideology. Doctors were here to do one thing and back up implanted thoughts by media to make you grow disease. They are part of the fucking plasma that we call pharmaceuticals. All right, doctors are in on it. Just face it, it's okay. We're all here playing a character. We needed a doctor character. Now, are surgeons good? Yeah, they put people back together when you have a traumatic experience caused by your mind of running on low energy and watching television that shows you those experiences. That's how we all create this shit. It's an energy game. Why, when you get your energy right and your karma scale is right, you don't have to worry about fucking car wrecks. You don't have to worry about getting shot. That all lives in the mind, and you gotta shut it all up. This is healing people. This is the damn probably deepest video on the internet right now about how to win in life. As you heal yourself, your body, everything, your experience heals. Your money heals. Your balance issues heal. Look, I came from the gutter. Black sheep all the way, baby. I've had cuffs on me so many times. And you know what that does? It excites me now knowing that every time I had cuffs on me, the American government was breaking a law and stealing money from me. And now I know how to get it back, and that's also what I teach. So look, you do me a favor. You help me out with my nonprofit. Let me be your health and wellness coach, dietitian, your activity lifestyle coach to get you into a higher vibration every single day. And I promise you, if you allow me to do that, within 90 fucking days, that thing will be a distant thought. If you listen to doctors, it's going to be a big part of your fucking life. Don't make that happen. All right? Look, I dig meeting people. These apps can be used for good. We might have connections with people in other states that we don't know about. And look, another thing, if you feel like Florida is your ticket, get the fuck out of Texas now. This is a game of vibration, and this is your life you're talking about. And I like your content, and I would like you to be around for a while, okay? I also dig brown girls, so I'm just going to put that out there. But anyway, we're not going to turn this into that because my connections through this device, I'm a dedicated man. I have control of all of the emotional sides of my life. I can just be friends with people. And I think that's where the man and woman connection needs fixed. Even as creators, we can all help each other grow and get clients and do the things that we have to do if we work together. This is me trying to work with you. I know I can cure that, which is vibration, man. I reset my entire clock. I went from being poisoned by the government to being able to run a mile in 7 minutes, and I spend majority of my life free as fuck. That's happiness, right? I know inside my heart that only 11 when I get my kids back, I'm free to be a fucking dad, and nobody can take that from me. Not a fucking doctor, nobody, because I don't have a belief that that shit is even real. So I don't get sick. And when my kids are programmed that way, my kids don't get sick, so I know it works. Look, there's my value. That's what I'm giving to the world. Your value is beating this tumor with your mind, with the information that I'm going to give you to implant in your mind. I went through every book. Look, everybody who sees this video, I went through every book for every single human being that has any type of fucking issue. I don't care what it is. You're an alcoholic. You have cancer. You have this. It's all a fucking program of the mind that you have to learn how to shut the fuck off. And just like becoming your most successful, wealthy self is a program of the spirit and the human behavior and your character and your thought process